We are live. Okay, why are notifications? The notifications work on this computer but not working in Windows 10 or 11. That doesn't make sense. Maybe I need to turn this. You know what I'm going to do is one day I'm going to take everything off this computer and wipe it clean and put Windows 10 back on it and leave it as Windows 10. I just got the notification. Hey Tressa, how are you? Yeah, I don't understand that. So I guess what I'm going to end up doing is taking my files and everything off of that other computer and wiping it and putting Windows 10 because I just got the notification. I got the notification, but the other computer is not showing notifications. So I don't know. Sweetie, I'm a little tired, but that's okay. I'm a little tired, but that's okay. Shut up, dog. Like you could listen to me. Hmm. I wanted to get that in the shot. We'll wait a few minutes and see if anybody comes in. A few announcements. So I got the notification on this computer, but it's not showing in Windows 11. So I guess I'm going to scale that one back to Windows 10. I actually like Windows 10 better. Boy, just a lot going on lately. A lot going on. I want to thank those while we're here and waiting to see if people come in. I want to thank those that have subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you. Please don't forget not to. Please don't forget to click the like button. See what I want to see what that does to the algorithm. And I wrote down some of the views on some of my videos. Can't believe it. One RCA remote control video I did has 5,136 views. And that Vivitar remote control video that I made to program that Vivitar has 10,178 views. And the thing that makes me happy being somebody who works on computers and stuff is that when you leave a comment thanking me for making this video and it helped you, well, you're welcome. That's my purpose, is to also educate. Let's see, we've only been here for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. But it is all this crap going on lately. I mean, these are just notes. This one here is the comments that were made in one of the streams, and whoops, I'm dropping stuff. See, this is not a good day for me. When I start dropping stuff, I'm going to get mad. I don't know why I didn't staple it. I did staple it. What's this one? Oh, yeah. Comments. And then comments from another. Oh, this is the comments that I made. I went through the comments and made some notes on some of these comments that were made in Two Fleas chat. We're going to get into it. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to cut down the streams to just Saturdays. Now, if you think there's another day that I should do these streams, please let me know and I'll reschedule it and do it on another day. I always did coffee chat. When I started this channel, I always did the coffee chat on Saturdays in the afternoon, basically in the morning, because people in the UK are like 5 hours. So it's 2 o'clock here, 6 or 7 o'clock at night in the UK. So that's why I picked 2 o'clock. Well, maybe this channel is going to lose. Everybody's chatting live. I will bring up, what the hell is his name? Spawn Trooper. I watched his video. I've been watching his videos. And he's brought up some very, very, very good points about all this with Bruce. And yeah, he brought up some good points. And yeah, Spawn Trooper is great. I wish he would come on here. He's always welcome here. Spawn is like me and Mike, Victor Nation. We all want to show the truth. We want to fight for people. 5 will get you 10. That's either CSX or Norfolk Southern. It's either Norfolk Southern or CSX. Because if you go that way behind me and go up a little bit, that's called Tarrant City, Alabama. It's a small city in out the suburbs of Birmingham. And they have a yard there, and then you got the main yard downtown. DJ Radis. I love that Dear Diary. That thing was funny. That Dear Diary thing that DJ Radis. The thing that DJ Radis did today was funny. That Dear Diary, that was funny. I really laughed hard at that. I really did. It was really, really funny. All right, we get it. You're a train. You have a horn. Yeah, DJ Addis that's another one too. He's always invited. I told him he was always invited. I don't think I told him he was invited, but he always is. And I like his humor. From what I thought I read, that the counts against Larry, DJ Radis, and who else was that they went after was dropped. They're only going after Jeremy and George, but I'm not sure. I don't have a copy of the legal documents, so I can't go back and look at it. I believe that stuff was dropped. They don't have a case. They don't have a case. I'm going to tell you the reason why they don't have a case. It's because Lynette, Michelle, whatever the hell your name is, first of all, when you posted your picture and your daughter's picture on Facebook, okay, Facebook is a public platform. When you have a YouTube channel where your avatar or your picture is a picture of your little daughter, Harley Grace, YouTube is a public it's a public platform. If you didn't want your image or your daughter's image posted on the internet, then you shouldn't have posted that stuff on your Facebook and on your YouTube channel, on that YouTube channel, which I can't find. And the funny thing is, Lynette, whatever the hell your name is, you brought this on yourself. Jeremy was doing fine until you moved to Otter Creek. And when you moved to Otter Creek and you couldn't get your way, what did you do? You threw a damn temper tantrum. And it's exactly what happened to me several years ago. Where I'm sitting now used to be a couch, really big ass couches. And I was sleeping on the couch. And one of my neighbors was knocking on the door at 6 o'clock in the morning, begging for cigarettes. And I wouldn't answer the door and wouldn't answer the door. I mean, she got nasty. I mean, she would just cussing me up one side and down the other and then went away. The next day, she went down to the office with a representative of the company, I think, that used to own this building. They own this building. I think they still own this building. A bunch of lies. No, you couldn't put a donation box in that meet and greet, and she got pissed off about it. She got pissed off about it. What did this woman do? She went down there and told them people in the office that I was fixing computers without a license. They told me to stop. Guess what? It's, first of all, let me explain. I was doing it as a hobby. One thing, I was doing it as a hobby. I was doing it to help people. Any money that I made from the computers went back towards fixing other people, buying stuff for other people's computers. And I was making content for my YouTube channel that I had before, which is Panorama Computer Services, which has been gone for years. I can't even recover it. And that's the reason why I took my first channel down, because they made me stop doing it. And there was no sense of keeping the channel up if I can't make content and post content. They were actually, because back then I was monetized before they changed the rules. I was monetized. I was monetized as a channel before they changed it up to 1,000 subscribers. So I was monetized, and that took money from me. I couldn't post content. If you make me stop, you also made me stop making income, which was a little bit at the most. It probably took months to get $100. And you know YouTube takes most of that money anyway. I'm going to say this to the two fleas. Well, number one, you are not lawyers. You do not know the law. You only think you know because you got Bruce backing you up. If I were you, Lisa, I would hire an attorney because you just keep digging yourself deeper and deeper into a hole. Who's cyber stalking who? First of all, get your facts straight. When Jeremy moved to Otter Creek and bought that property in Otter Creek, John and Lynette did not live there. And at the time that Jeremy, at that same time, okay, that property wasn't for sale. I believe Jeremy said that it wasn't up for sale when they supposedly said they were looking at it. Number two, you stopped Jeremy to Otter Creek. And like I said, when you couldn't get your way, you threw a temper tantrum. Who in their right mind writes signs? And we're going to get into the signs thing today too, because I'm going to let the truth be known. First of all, who in their right mind writes signs that Jeremy is the Ohio rapist? That Jeremy S8 your little 4-year-old daughter, because she was 4 years old back then. The mind of a psychotic idiot. The mind of a psychotic idiot. That's all there is to it. I'll tell you what a big difference is. I'm just rambling because I'm just rambling on. But what I like about the difference between living in a place like Otter Creek and where I live in Birmingham, Alabama, if John would have pulled that gun on me and I filed a police report, I took the proof, got the police report, took the proof to the magistrate, and the magistrate sees that proof with the copy of the police report, guess what, John Cook? Your ass is going to get locked up. Birmingham police will look for you and they will lock your ass up. Lynette is just, and I think that goes the same for Lynette. The 911 call, abusing the 911 calls. I watched Shizzy Wiznut and I watched that video, the Florida Man edition with the phone calls. I do believe, I don't know what the law is here in Alabama. If you want to be patient with me, I can look it up and find out. While we're waiting for people to come in here, I'm going to mute this camera for a second. You really don't want to see my ugly face. Let's see. Why am I doing that? I don't want to purchase this. Why is it giving me this? Why is it doing this? Hold on. Okay. Oh, there is. There is a code. I don't have a printer on this computer. I know you all can hear me. 2014, Code of Alabama, Title 11, Counties and Municipal Corporations, Title 3, Provisions applicable to counties and municipal corporations. Section 11-98-10, Restrictions on 911 use, Secondary backup emergency number authorized, certain automatic alerting. Okay. Section 1198-10. A. The telephone number 911 is restricted to emergency calls that may result in the dispatch of an appropriate response for fire suppression and rescue, emergency medical services, or ambulance, hazardous materials, disaster, or major emergency occurrences, and law enforcement activities. And then it says C. Let's see. Okay. B.D. The making of a false alarm, complaint, or knowing reporting of false information using the E911 system may be subject to the caller to penalties provided by law. Now, you all heard me say that. You cannot abuse the 911 system here in Alabama either, because they'll lock your ass up. They know. I'm going to tell you something. You don't think that the 911 call can be traced to you? Believe me, they know. Even on a cell phone, they know who you are. Even on a cell phone, they know who you are. So don't think for a minute, Lynette Preston, they don't know who you are. Because they do know who you are. But unfortunately, this stupid woman keeps getting away with that crap. Oh boy. People do stupid shit and then they think it's okay. But you keep digging yourself into a damn hole. You and the two fleas keep digging yourself into a hole that you're not going to be able to get out of. And I'll tell you something too. There's no way Jeremy's going to lose in court. I think it's going to be a win for him. I think it's going to be a win for him. And I think that it's going to be a big win for him. And I think Deuce Bruce, whatever the fuck his name is too, his ass needs to go to jail. He needs to get locked up. He let me see if I can find that in the notes. Because this was brought up in the Two Fleas chat. This was brought up in the Two Fleas chat the other day. Let's see, what day was this? On the 3rd. And let me see. Wait, number 13 on this. Now, they claim, and this is funny, because I don't see it like this. Okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. I do not see it like this. I don't think anybody who watched that deposition. Hello, Yoda. Hey, Yoda, roll Tide. I know we play Vandy. I know we're playing Vandy. I know we're playing Vandy. I hope Alabama whoops Vanderbilt's ass. Roll Tide. I should have worn my Alabama shirt, but I didn't. I didn't have my Alabama shirt. It's good. That'll be a good one. But the fact that they keep claiming that Bruce is some kind of super lawyer, that he's not violating codes of ethics. But here in this chat, here in the Two Fleas Live on the 3rd, they claim that the deposition that Randy did with Lynette was more of an interrogation, and that I was itching. It was more of an interrogation than it was a deposition, and accusing Randy of unethical practices. And they're saying that Randy harassed Michelle. I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. One damn bit. Randy handled that deposition like a professional. In my opinion, he handled it like a professional. He didn't harass her. Exactly. She made it difficult on Randy. Randy didn't do anything wrong, but yet you're going to keep claiming that what Bruce is doing. I'm going to tell you something. What Bruce is doing is more unethical than anything in any lawyer that I have ever seen. I watch quite a few lawyers. I do watch Judge Simpson, J. Cedric Simpson. I watch Jeffrey Middleton. They are tough judges. I watch a lot of stuff. When Squid does stuff on court cases, and Lagan and Tug and legal vices do stuff on, I watch them. Is that interesting me? Unfortunately, I don't. Can you say that Randy harassed Michelle? Randy handled that deposition like a regular deposition. And like Tressa said, she was the one that made it difficult. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to tell you this information. Texting, doing all kinds of crap during the deposition. How can you say that what Randy did was unethical? What Bruce is doing right now is unethical. Who in the hell, if you're a lawyer, who in the hell sits on a damn live stream for hours? And he was in the chat. It wasn't last night, but the last one they did on Thursday. He wasn't in the live with them, but he was in the chat. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make a suggestion. Two fleas in a garbage dumpster. Yeah, I know that. I watched that. I'm going to tell you something, you two fleas in a garbage dumpster. You keep citing 18 USC 266 1A and 266 1B. I'm excited. I'm sorry. They keep citing 18 USC 266 1A and 266 1B, which is cyberstalking. Because probably people were ridiculing them about it. But you keep accusing. I'm going to tell you something, you two fleas. You keep accusing Jeremy and all these folks, Madam Mayor and Tug and Megan and all these other folks who are just reporting the damn story for cyberstalking. But let me ask you the question. What the fuck do you think you're doing to them? Every fucking stream, and I'm sorry for cussing, because now I'm mad as hell. Okay? You need to take a look at what the fuck you're doing. Okay? You are doing the same goddamn fucking thing that you're accusing Jeremy and Madam Mayor and the Trespass 5 and Tug and Megan and Veterans Nation. These people aren't cyberstalking anybody. I'm going to tell you something too, you two bitches. It's called the First Amendment to the Constitution, the freedom of speech, freedom of press, and the freedom of religion. Which is something that you will never take away from me or my channel. And that's all they're doing. That's all these people are doing, is expressing their right to the freedom of speech. If you would have got your goddamn facts straight in the first place, you wouldn't be doing this shit. Obviously, you have a beef. Lisa, you had a beef with Jeremy. Okay. Pull up your Pampers, diapers, and move on like a big girl, like you're supposed to be. Pull up your Pampers, put your clothes on, and act like a woman. Act like the big girl that you're supposed to be. Because you didn't like something that Jeremy did to you. Too fucking bad. Wah, wah, wah. Guess what? Nobody's listening to that shit. We know the truth. And from what I've seen of every goddamn live stream that you've done nothing but twist the goddamn truth to lies to make it look good for yourself for views. Okay, fine. You got all these people to donate to have donate fencing sections and the things to build a fence for Michelle. That's fine. That's okay. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something like it is. When Michelle gets all that stuff and the presents and all that stuff and they fix up the house, which isn't the house, it's the shed that they're illegally living in. Guess what? When she gets all that stuff from you, she's going to throw your ass under the bus because she does that to everybody. She's going to throw your ass under the bus every damn time. And I'm going to make these announcements anyway. I don't know if there's anybody in here anymore. All right. So we're going to get down to the nitty gritty of what I have personally seen. And I will probably do my thing on every Saturday. All right. Number one on the list of everything. This stream is copyright protected by YouTube. No parts of this stream may be used without my consent. If I see you using this stream without my consent, I will copyright strike you. You have the right to freedom of speech. However, if you harass me or my guests or my panel or the chat, I will warn you once. If you continue, I will zap your ass off this planet. I do not tolerate that behavior on my channel. So please be warned. Please have respect for everyone. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. If you want to come in as a guest, please let me know and I will post a link in the chat. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to ask. I'll be glad to answer them. All right. So now we're going to get into the meat of this. We're going to get into the meat of this live stream. What I'm reading here is the comments from the chat. And here's one. The German's way past help. He just needs to go back to storage units and stop bullying and harassing everyone. Well, first of all, Germany never bullied or harassed anybody. Okay? Germany never harassed or bullied anybody. If anything, Lynette and John were the ones that were harassing him. And that's why he got the protection order against them. Jeremy didn't harass anybody. If anything, Jeremy tried to help people. Jeremy tries to help people. That's why he did Christmas in the Creek. He tried to help the community. If it wasn't for Jeremy exposing the corruption in Otter Creek, those same people would be in the council, in the town council, doing the same shit. It's because of Jeremy's involvement in the corruption and exposing that corruption that you got Mayor Zim, you got Rex, you got a new lawyer, you got a new clerk, and everything has been. And I believe that Zim is really trying to clean up Otter Creek. Zim is a hard worker. I have a lot of respect for Zim Paget. I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for Zim Paget. one Damn. All right. It says Jeremy has to go to jail and be kept there for years. No, Jeremy's not going to go to jail because he hasn't committed any crimes. You think he does because you think that Jeremy committed a crime. Jeremy hasn't committed any crimes. Everything that Jeremy has done has been within the law. Everything that Jeremy has done has been within the confines of the law. Jeremy hasn't done anything that is illegal. Anybody needs to go to jail is the two Lees and Bruce. Because they're technically cyber stalking somebody. Some comments are just stupid. Here's another one. I honestly cannot wait for the day when Jeremy gets to go to jail. gets to go to jail card, not to collect the 200 if you pass go. So what they're assuming is that Jeremy is breaking the law by cyber stalking Michelle and John and little Harley Grace, and that's not the truth. Here's another stupid comment that somebody had made. I think you are waiting on the next document from the expert stating whose handwriting it belongs to because the other minion's handwriting was sent in. Well, I hate to tell you this, but it was already proven in court. The whole thing was proven in court. John actually admitted to it in court. Jeremy has the signs. Jeremy has the proof. Jeremy has the pictures of the signs where they were posted. So why do you keep telling this lie that there was no... The problem with it is you keep twisting the fucking truth, okay? You've done nothing but twist the fucking truth since day one, okay? Jeremy was in Ohio. At the time that these signs were posted, one, Jeremy was in Ohio. Two, Madam Mayor and Zim and Brett wouldn't do something like write them signs and post it and blame it on Michelle and John. John admitted it to the judge in the Ohio court that was done. Why don't you quit looking at the lies and start looking at the goddamn truth? Oh my God, these people are fucking stupid. Oh, this is a good one. Have some bikers there to help. Laugh, LOL. Put up the signs for no unauthorized videoing allowed. And this is something that I'm going to keep bringing up because I do believe that, and I wish Jeremy was here to confirm it. I cannot, Jeremy will not answer me or anything. But what the two fleas are accusing Jeremy of is videoing, having his security cameras pointed at Lynette's and property and filming her and her little girl. I know that is not the truth. I know that's not the damn truth. I know that Jeremy wouldn't do that. Then you're talking to people in your fucking chat. I'm talking about using bright lights at night to blind Jeremy's security cameras. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. If you do something that's fucking stupid, okay, you are jeopardizing Jeremy's life. He cannot see anybody approaching his property if you do that. You are just two stupid little twits who don't know a goddamn thing about anything. All you want. You know what? If you ever learn the fucking truth, maybe you shut the fuck up. Because Jeremy never did those things. You keep accusing Jeremy of doing stuff over and over and over and over again. But one, you don't have proof of it. You haven't shown proof of it. We have the proof. We have the evidence. We've seen the evidence. Why would Jeremy deliberately film their property? They don't have. Jeremy wouldn't film Michelle's property for any reason. I know he wouldn't. Because Squid just went online. So that's probably where 90% of my damn people are, in Squid's chat. That's okay. But why am I'm getting the notifications on this computer, but not on the other one. So I guess I'm going to have to scale back that other one back to Windows 10. I have to scale this other computer back to. I'm going to have to scale that computer back to Windows 10. Let's see. He even called the judge to see if it should be rescheduled. Oh, yeah. I just saw that comment. Yeah. And what did the judge tell him? No. If you're talking about Randy, yeah, he called the judge during the deposition to get it rescheduled because Lynette was being uncooperative in it. And the judge told his assistant no. So I guess I'm going to have to schedule these. I guess I'll probably have to start doing coffee chats midweek. There's too much stuff going on. People going live on Saturday and diverting them away from this channel. If there's anybody in the chat, please say something so I know you're here. You know what? It's like I said before in another damn chat, and it pisses me off. If I'm going to sit here and talk to my damn self, I'm not going to do this no more. It says there's one person. But we're going to get through this, and then we will, because, all right. You could always go back and watch this later. Okay. Here's a comment by somebody. Jeremy is really a fucktard, doing shit like that, and is basing his whole case on Michelle being a stalker, but in reality, he's a stalker. Prove it. Prove it. I don't see anywhere anything. I mean, let me repeat that again. Let me start over again. I never seen anything anywhere that Jeremy stalked Michelle. Okay? Get your fucking evidence and your proof right. You are accusing this man of doing something that Michelle and John did themselves. You got it twisted around. You're trying to make Michelle be a victim. Michelle's not a fucking victim. Michelle is a piece of goddamn shit. Michelle is a piece of goddamn shit. Okay? She's a fucking liar. And you believe those fucking lies. Like I said, when Michelle gets all that shit from you all, she's going to throw your ass under the bus like she did a bunch of other people. So I do not feel sorry for you. And to these, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And I'm not scared of you. You use any material from this chat, I will personally copyright strike you, and I will make sure that your channel goes down. But no, Jeremy never stalked Michelle. Jeremy moved to Otter Creek for a business plan, and it was working out for him. Michelle admitted that she was a fan of What the Hells and stalked him to Otter Creek. And then when she couldn't get her way at that meet and greet, she threw a temper tantrum and started all this shit with Jeremy. So who stalked who? I don't think so. You need to get your damn facts straight. Because we have the proof, we have the evidence, and we have the receipts. And I'm here by myself. But that's okay. Of course. One of them said that Jeremy is coercing. And now here's something funny. Some Bruce Matskin. And this is a quote from Bruce Matskin. Tug and Fox need to read 18 USC 2661A and 2661B. Because they're accusing Tug and Megan of cyberstalking. Well, let me ask you this question, Bruce Matskin, Foreskin. What the fuck do you think you're doing? You and the two leads. You're doing exactly the same damn thing as what you're accusing everybody else of doing. Your case is going to fall apart because you don't have nothing. If I were you, Bruce Matskin, I would quit while you're fucking ahead. Jesus Christ. And I'll tell you what, Bruce, you better be careful because Megan and Tug and all these other people that you're accusing of doing all this shit, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass, and I hope it does. I hope Jeremy wins. And I'm going to tell you something. You think that Michelle's going to win and take everything that Jeremy has? Bullshit. 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 Because in the end, everything that you're trying to fight for, you're trying to get money for Michelle and John and Harley Grace. Unfortunately, they don't deserve. Michelle doesn't deserve anything. She's the one that stalked Jeremy. Jeremy didn't have nothing to do with it. Jeremy was tolerant with all her shit, and when she kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on and kept on, and even when he got the injunction, she kept on. That's why he filed that. He filed that federal lawsuit. They've already been found guilty. Bruce, you need to get the facts. They've already been found guilty twice so far in Ohio court. Just keep on keeping on. Just keep on keeping on, Bruce. Because in the end, everything you're doing is going to come back and bite you in the ass. Now, this is what was said in in the Two Fleas. This is what was said in the Two Fleas live stream on the 3rd. And yes, Bruce was in the chat, but not on the panel. Number one, they're still claiming fair use on copyrighted material stolen from other YouTube creators. Okay, I'm going to repeat this one more time. Any content that is posted by a YouTube creator is protected by YouTube copyright. You cannot use any material that is stolen from another creator unless you have their permission. There is no fair use on content that's copyright protected that I think of. All content that's created by another by a YouTuber is protected by copyright. You do not have the right to use that material without the express permission of the creator. If you do use it, that creator has the right to copyright strike you. There is no fair use. I think fair use might be stretching it a little bit. Oh, wow. Check out this one, guys. These idiots are still claiming, are going on about how, quote, we are trying to destroy the Christmas for Harley Grace. We're not doing anything. I think you guys just made some mistakes and just caught it. But as far as I know, nobody in my channel or anybody else's channel, any other channel, is doing that. Number three is still claiming they do not dox people. Yeah, right. You dox people all the fucking time. Even if you don't post their information on your screen, gathering that person's information and blasting it over the internet on your live stream is doxing people. And you blame Tug and Megan for doing the same damn thing. They haven't doxed anybody. Stop lying, Lisa, because that's all you are, is a liar. You need to change your channel name to Two Lies in a Pod. Oh, this is a good one. Claiming that Megan, Tug, Veteran Nation, Larry the DUI guy, and Jeremy are federal cyberstalking. No, baby. You're the one that's cyberstalking people. You're the one that's cyberstalking people. You're doing exactly the same thing. You're doing the thing that you're accusing them of doing. Because like I said before, every fucking stream that you post on your fucking channel, if it's on Two Lees or Crayola the Lemur, that's all you do is sit there and harass and cyberstalk Jeremy and all the people that are associated with him. So who's cyberstalking who? I think you need to read that code. I think that a judge might have Jeremy remove all the videos about Lynette Preston and John Cook. No, a judge may do that, but I seriously doubt that. Like I said, he has the right for the make videos of his life. He has the right to throw that out. I really don't think that. All right. Claiming Megan is repeating herself. over and over again because they're stupid. They don't understand certain things. All right. And this is what they're doing in their next stream tomorrow. They're going to try and say that Megan is using the guise of journalism to cyberstalk. No, Megan is not using the guise of journalism to cyberstalk anybody. She's reporting on a story that was brought to her attention. So again, get your lies. Stop believing the lies that you are hearing and what you're saying, and look at the truth. Because the truth will always prevail. And just remember something too: good will always prevail over evil. So you think you're all winning anything, you're not winning jack shit. Here's one. They claim that they never use copyrighted material, and we've seen that before. They do use copyrighted material. But now, recently, I've noticed they haven't been using copyrighted material. But now I notice that they're not doing it anymore. They post documents, show documents online. Then again, you need to be careful. You need to redact some of that stuff. You need to go over it and redact it. If you don't redact it, that's doxing. They claim that Lisa said that she doesn't lie about stuff in a research material. Well, maybe that's true. You do research, but you do lie because you're pulling up bullshit. What you're pulling up is bullshit and nothing but lies. You are basing your information on lies that were told by Lynette. But hey, they claim Bruce is a real lawyer. Yeah, right. And then it says here too that Michelle's a victim of Jeremy. No, Jeremy is a victim of Michelle and John and what they have done to him. Now they're claiming that Madam Mayor, Jeremy and Madam Mayor are guilty of cyberstalking the videos of the so-called invasion. See, again, there was no invasion. And you know what? I'm going to end this stream because there's nobody here. Maybe we're going to pick this back up again another time. There's nobody here, and I'm not going to keep doing this. And we'll pick this up at another time. So I'll have probably have a lot more. But hey, if there's anybody in the chat, please let me know that you're here. I'm going to repeat that. If there's anybody here in the chat, and there probably isn't, please let me know that you're here. Other than that, I'm going to end the stream right now. And I will pick this back up again sometime, and we'll go over this material again. And I'll probably have more material. But for now, I will see you on the next live stream. If you have any, if there are any questions, please leave them in the bottom in the comments. If you think I should do the stream on another day, please let me know what day and put it in the comments and what time. and put it in the comments. And I will try and do that. If not, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm not going to sit here and talk to myself for an hour and nobody's here to listen or talk or express their opinions. And this happens every time. I'm not going to do this. So if you think I should do this on another day and another time, please leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments below the video. Until then, I will see you again. Hopefully, you all have a good weekend, what's left of it. I will see you again soon. God bless every single one.